Hi guys, so I am hopping back in for another update. I promised this before. If you'll notice, we do have a new character behind me. We'll get to that though. So I still don't have my Facebook back. Dealing with Meta is unbelievably frustrating. I mean, you basically have to sit there in the chat for hours on end because as soon as you miss your chat person, it ends it and you start the process all over. When you start the process all over, you have to send them all your images again, and it is just, it's been a pain. I really do need to get that sorted out at some point, but I am supremely frustrated with the entire process. But hopefully we will get there. Let's see. Our oven died completely. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last one or not. We did get a new one. We then had to order the parts to change the orifices. They finally came. Life happened. It sat on the other side of the living room for a good month, but that is finally fixed. So I do have a functioning oven again, just in time for it to start warming up and probably not be oven season, so awesome. Our biggest, worst piece of news was we lost our sweet boy, Blake. He was just shy of his 14th birthday. If you've seen him on my other channel and my other videos, you know he was my baby. Meant the world to me, and I miss him dearly every single day. Not a day goes by I don't think about him. We had tons and tons and tons of tears, and we're basically at the point where we didn't even want to be in the house without him here because he was such a part of everything, our daily routines, life, just everything. He was the only kid left in the house. So we are still mentally recovering from that loss because that was a huge, huge, huge hit. It was just very, very, very hard. I mean, he was almost 14. We had him for 13 years. We got him when he was 1. And yeah, I'm still very much struggling when it comes to that. However, we did have something fall in our laps probably sooner than was anticipated, but let me introduce you to Yeti. Yeti is also he's about 14 months old, another golden retriever. He is very red, very different. Blake, if you recall, was super, super blonde and very, very floofy. And this guy is just a Bigfoot monster. He came to us with the name Teddy, but we've kind of evolved into Yeti Spaghetti, Yeti. But he is a very pretty boy. He is making a mess of things. Back up. Hang on. Back up, buddy. He is a good boy, but he's very different. Having him in the house has been very healing. He's not a replacement. He is a very different dog, obviously. Yeti, come. Come, up. Up. You don't want to come up? Come on. But this is our new boy. He is, like I said, very, very different. Very, very different personalities. He did come to us crate trained. Not a rescue in the same way Blake was a rescue, but still a rescue. He's definitely didn't get a lot of attention where he came from, and he was in a very busy household. He also lived next door to his parents and his brother, so he had more interaction with other dogs. But he's settling in. He has his little naughty moments, but he definitely can't be trusted loose when nobody's around watching. Yet, hopefully that'll change over time. We are working on him, getting him leash trained, used to being outside on the run. he's been a handful. He is taking up a lot of time, and you basically can't go in a room. I mean, I can't go in my craft room and work and like shut the door on him for more than a couple minutes, because he will get into something. He'll find a shoe or a sock or something that's not his, or he'll find something that's his and just flat out destroy it. All the mess on the floor that you saw is from him. So yeah, again, it was pretty quick after we lost Blake. It wasn't really the plan, but this house is not meant to not have a dog. It's just not. So, and he is very much a daddy's boy. This one, Blake was my baby. This one is not. I'll do if daddy's not home, but he is definitely a daddy's boy. So there's that. Let's see. I still haven't worked in my craft room. The weather is completely insanely bipolar. It is April 1st and it snowed this morning. April Fools. Yay. So I still have to do my table refinishing project when the weather changes, because there's so much varnish on the top of the table that I cannot sand it. It has to be stripped first. So I'm waiting till I can get it outside, because I don't even want to use stripper in the garage. But that'll be the last, probably bigger house project before lake season starts up. Because that'll be coming before we know it. They're exactly 1 month from today, in fact. Work's still not great. And now we're short at work again, and going to be shorter again next week as one of our coworkers is leaving us. So I am just trying to get by, like day by day, trying to get by, and very much struggling with a lot of things. So that is it. Just a quick update, and I wanted to introduce the new boy to you. So if you hear him in the background squeaking things, he's very quirky. He likes to cry when he chews on the squeaky toys and makes them squeak. I think he's crying because they're squeaking, but he's the one making them squeak. So I'll try and get that on video at some point, but every time I get the camera out, he just stops. We did take him for a ride up to the lake the other day, and he did go down and get his feet wet, so he is definitely going to be a swimmer boy. We've been told he likes the water, which is perfect. We are actually hoping that we can get him acclimated to being on the boat. Blake was never fond of boating or swimming from the boats, so typically when we went boating, we left him behind. We're hoping this one will be different in that respect. But yeah, life's been challenging. Life's been a series of highs and lows, and that's my update. I still haven't even edited other videos. I've just been, all of my downtime is tied up. So I'm really going to try to get some stuff up this week and try and find some time to work. So that is it, and I will hopefully see you soon, and hopefully be back to some normal content. Bye.